How the British looted India, a dark chapter in Indian history. India was once one of the wealthiest countries in the world, but how did it become one of the poorest? The answer lies in the dark chapter of British colonialism in India. In this video, we'll explore how the British systematically looted India of its resources, leaving a lasting impact on the country's economy and social structure. India has a rich and diverse history, with a legacy that spans centuries. But one of the darkest chapters in India's history was the period of British colonialism, which lasted for over 200 years. During this time, the British systematically plundered India of its resources, leaving a lasting impact on the country's economy and social structure. Point 1. Economic exploitation. The British East India Company first came to India in the early 1600s with the aim of establishing trade relations. However, over time, they began to expand their territorial control and eventually gained control of the entire subcontinent. One of the main ways they did this was through economic exploitation. The British imposed heavy taxes on Indian farmers and merchants, forcing them to sell their goods at a low price to the British. At the same time, the British sold their goods to India at inflated prices. This led to a massive drain of wealth from India to Britain, leaving the country impoverished. Example: the most notorious example of this was the Bengal Famine of 1770, in which an estimated 10 million people died due to British policies that exacerbated the effects of a natural disaster. Point 2. Resource extraction. Another way the British looted India was through resource extraction. India was rich in natural resources such as cotton, tea, and spices, and the British took full advantage of this. The British forced Indian farmers to grow cash crops such as cotton and indigo, which were then exported to Britain. This led to the neglect of food crops, causing widespread famine and hunger. The British also imposed a monopoly on the production and sale of salt, which was a crucial resource for the Indian population. Example: Point 3. Cultural exploitation. The British not only plundered India's resources, but also exploited its culture. They destroyed many of India's historical monuments and artifacts, including the Taj Mahal, and took many priceless artifacts back to Britain. The British also imposed their own cultural values and beliefs on the Indian population, leading to the erosion of Indian culture and identity. Example: the Koh-i-Noor diamond, which was taken from India and is now part of the British crown jewels. Conclusion: the legacy of British colonialism in India is still felt today. The country was left impoverished, with its economy and social structure permanently altered. The British looted India of its resources, including its wealth, natural resources, and cultural heritage. The impact of this exploitation can still be seen in India's struggle to recover from centuries of colonial rule. We must remember this dark chapter in our history and work to rectify the injustices that were done. We owe it to the millions of Indians who suffered and died as a result of British exploitation. Let us learn from the past and strive to build a better future for all. If you found this video informative and useful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more such insightful videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Your support and feedback is highly appreciated. Thank you for watching.